If you thought boxing had already delivered its biggest surprises, a fresh development has completely shifted the conversation. A dramatic new chapter is unfolding as Gervonta Tank Davis sends a strong message aimed directly at his expected future opponent, the rapidly emerging Keyshawn Davis. The statement quickly spread throughout the boxing world, capturing the attention of fans and analysts everywhere. Rather than trying to create excitement or headlines, Tank's words reflected a serious and focused approach to what could be one of the sport's most anticipated matchups. Based on his comments, it's clear he views this contest as much more than another appearance in the ring. He's entering this challenge with a mission to make a lasting statement, and his latest remarks make it clear that he's fully committed to giving everything he has when he and Keyshawn eventually face each other.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks go fight from Cuba. You know, think I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
But that's only part of the story. We'll also take a closer look at how Keyshawn Davis answered this latest challenge, and why many well-known voices in boxing believe the young contender has the skills to make this a very competitive fight that will go back through the growing tension between the two rivals. Explore the unexpected role Floyd Mayweather has played in the ongoing situation, and examine Gervonta Tank Davis's eye-catching comments about retirement that could significantly influence what comes next. That will also cover the opinions shared by boxing experts, former champions, and fans as they weigh in on one of the sport's most talked about potential matchups. With so many important developments connected to this story, there's a lot to discuss. So let's get started.
I feel like I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, that's on the cruise. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
To see how this situation developed, it's important to go back to the beginning of the rivalry. The conflict between Gervonta Tank Davis and Keyshawn Davis didn't appear overnight. It has steadily intensified over the past several months, with both fighters contributing to the growing tension. The major shift came after Keyshawn delivered an impressive knockout win over Gustavo Lemos. Following that standout performance, he took advantage of the spotlight during his post-fight interview to call out Tank directly, making it known that he wanted the opportunity to face one of the biggest names in boxing.
And world title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3, but world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
And you've been on that all week. Listen.
Keyshawn went beyond casually mentioning the matchup. While still inside the ring, he confidently called for the fight and left no doubt that he wanted to test himself against Tank. Did I end the beginning? Gervonta Tank Davis didn't seem to take the challenge too seriously, viewing it as another rising contender trying to secure a high-profile opportunity. However, after following more of Keyshawn's performances and seeing the skill set he continued to display, Tank came to recognize that this was more than simple trash talk. It was a legitimate challenge from a talented opponent.
I'm gonna slap this when I see him.
Why is that, Tank?
I'm gonna really slap this shit up. I see him.
Teofimo?
Yeah.
What you think about Teofimo calling you and Crawford a bro?
I just said what I said.
Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, cause they all put. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter. I try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him big. What I call him? To provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me I'm popping because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet. No.
Attention quickly shifted to the comments that have everyone in the boxing world talking. Gervonta Tank Davis has never lacked confidence, but his latest remarks directed at Keyshawn Davis sent an even stronger message than usual. Tank made his intentions unmistakably clear. According to his words, he's not approaching this matchup with a goal of simply adding another win to his record. Instead, he believes he's stepping into the ring to make a dominant statement and prove that he's operating on a completely different level from his opponent.
Hey, for you, like, what's kind of like the worst part of kind of like being in the spotlight? If you don't mind me asking.
You always been judged. You always gotta live for someone else. Like you can't be you gotta be perfect, basically.
And everybody not perfect.
Everybody not perfect. That type shit. And also me too, like I'm the type of person like if you go against me as a boxer, I don't like you as a person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I want to like shit like that. I need to step away from because I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel though I'm in it, and if somebody betting against me, I feel like basically like you want to stop my whole shit, like my whole motion that I have going on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I really like. I don't want to be like that. That's why I rather step back from it, and being on the cool side.
It's too much personal getting into it. Let me ask you this.
Tank has previously said that he expects 2025 to be the final year of his professional boxing journey. Because of that, he's entering every remaining fight with a different level of purpose, knowing that each appearance could become a lasting part of his career story. Instead of treating these bouts like ordinary title defenses or routine contests, Tank sees every trip to the ring as another chance to reinforce the legacy he has built over the years. His focus is on delivering performances that will define how fans and the boxing world remember him long after his career comes to an end.
Over to you, Tank. This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see like
it's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but like for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We gotta test his chin out. Come watch the first.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in there for.
In his most recent remarks, Tank left little room for interpretation about how he views this potential showdown. He warned that Keyshawn needs to be ready because his goal isn't simply to win. It's to deliver a performance that people will remember for years. Tank also pointed out that his time in the sport is winding down, with only a handful of fights remaining in his career. Because of that, he's determined to make every opportunity count, erase any remaining doubts, and strengthen his belief that his accomplishments deserve to be mentioned alongside boxing's greatest names.
I just want to, I just want to show people that it's different levels. You know what I mean? It's definitely different levels when you come to the sport of boxing. It's people that play with boxing, and it's people that been doing it since they was, kids. You got somebody that's been doing it since they was 7, and somebody that been doing it since they was 17. Like, come on, bro. It's time to show that I'm one of the ones. Like, I ain't nothing to be played with. And it just started with him. It's gonna continue. And I mean it, for sure. And it ain't about like this fight. It's about going forward. You know what I mean? Showing them that I'm the top guy of 135 or 130 or 140.
Tank also acknowledged the impressive progress Keyshawn has made throughout his young career. In his message, he suggested that this matchup represents the perfect stage to measure himself against a rising fighter who has gained significant attention in a short period of time. From Tank's point of view, Keyshawn has shown the qualities of a potential future superstar, including talent, confidence, and the drive to succeed. However, he believes the young contender has not yet matched his own level of experience and achievements inside the sport. That difference is what makes Tank view this fight as an opportunity to showcase what separates them. if Keyshawn views this matchup as a normal challenge. Tank's latest comments show that he sees the situation from a completely different perspective. He is preparing to step into the ring with maximum focus, believing this fight could become one of the most significant moments of his career. Tank made it clear that Keyshawn will not just be competing against another fighter on the night of the bout. In his eyes, the young contender will be facing someone determined to defend the reputation he has created over the years and close out this chapter of his career with a statement-making performance.
There you go. I'm swimming. Yeah, hell yeah.
One of the biggest unexpected twists connected to this potential fight is the involvement of Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Known as a major influence in Gervonta Tank Davis's development and rise to stardom, Floyd is now reportedly playing a role in Keyshawn Davis's corner. The situation has created even more attention around the matchup, with reports suggesting that Mayweather has been helping Keyshawn prepare for the challenge ahead. His presence adds another layer of importance to the fight, especially considering that one of boxing's most successful figures is now associated with the fighter standing across from Tank. Mayweather recognizes that this potential showdown represents much more than a standard boxing match. In his eyes, the fight is connected to legacy, personal pride, and the opportunity to make a significant impact on the sport. After spending years working with Gervonta Tank Davis, Floyd has seen his development firsthand, watching him evolve from a promising young talent into an unbeaten world champion. During that time, Mayweather gained deep knowledge of Tank's abilities, his style of fighting, and the way he approaches competition when he steps between the ropes. However, the situation became even more complicated as the relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis started to change. While the two were once closely connected through a mentor and fighter partnership, their bond eventually faced challenges as time went on. During the early part of Tank's professional journey, Floyd was heavily involved in guiding him through the demands of boxing and helping him develop as he moved up the rankings. But as Tank established himself as one of the sport's biggest names, disagreements and differences between the two began to become increasingly visible. In the current situation, the dynamic between these figures has taken a surprising turn. Floyd Mayweather is now reportedly involved with Keyshawn Davis as he gets ready for what could become the most important challenge of his career. Based on this storyline, Floyd's contribution is not limited to improving Keyshawn's technical abilities. His experience working with Gervonta Tank Davis gives him a unique understanding of Tank's habits, tendencies, and approach during fights, which could help Keyshawn prepare for the matchup. After being closely connected to Tank's development for years, Mayweather is seen as someone who has valuable knowledge of how the former protege operates inside the ring.
Set you off because you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed him love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
It's exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see.
Tank recognizes that every fight he takes from this point forward could play a major role in defining his legacy, which is why he is approaching this potential matchup with complete focus and preparation. If his plans to retire remain the same, the battle with Keyshawn could become one of the final times fans get to see him compete at the highest level. He has expressed his desire to close out his boxing journey in the best way possible, making each remaining performance meaningful. Outside of the ring, Tank has also discussed his plans to dedicate more time to his family and explore a different chapter of life beyond professional boxing.
They retire.
What
changed? What made
this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? No, like you got to walk today.
That is the main reason Tank views this potential showdown as a crucial moment in his career. He wants to end this stage of his journey with a memorable performance and continue proving that he deserves recognition among the sport's elite. When breaking down the strengths of both fighters, it becomes clear that they bring completely different skill sets into the matchup. Gervonta Tank Davis has made his name through devastating power, quick reactions, and the ability to change a fight with one perfectly timed shot. Over the years, he has defeated several respected opponents and shown why he is regarded as one of boxing's top-level competitors that on the other side. Keyshawn Davis represents the next generation of boxing talent. With his strong amateur background, Olympic experience, and determination to challenge the best fighters in the world, he has quickly become a name to watch. His speed, accuracy, and tactical awareness have earned him recognition, while the influence of Floyd Mayweather is expected to help him continue developing those strengths.
That's why I don't want boxing more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
The boxing world has been closely following this developing storyline, with excitement increasing as fans wait for this potential clash to become a reality. Since Tank's recent comments came out, social media platforms have been filled with discussions, arguments, and predictions about what could happen if these two fighters meet. The opinions surrounding the matchup are split. Some fans believe Tank's years of experience, devastating power, and history of competing against top-level opponents make him the favorite. Meanwhile, others view Keyshawn Davis as one of boxing's most promising young fighters and feel this could be the opportunity where he proves himself on the biggest stage of his career.
Lamont Roach, but when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at these other fighters that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come and come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, very big bollocks and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over and then you fight for 15 million and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. But was it UNCUT didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
No matter which side fans are backing, one thing remains clear. This potential showdown has the elements needed to become a major moment in boxing. Both fighters would enter the ring with strong reasons to succeed, and the stakes surrounding the matchup are incredibly high. For boxing supporters, this is a fight worth following closely as anticipation continues to build. Everyone is waiting to find out how the story will unfold once these two talented fighters finally share the spotlight. Will Gervonta Tank Davis add another major chapter to the legacy he has created throughout his career? Or will Keyshawn Davis rise to the occasion and secure the biggest win of his professional journey?
You have Gervonta in all this picture. Like, can we see him get in the mix with you guys? Like, is that gonna happen?
He just needs to let go of his pride and ego. Just play business, bro. If you really want to fight us, that's how we make it happen.
Have you been seeing his tweets? Do you think he does?
We all want to fight each other. I think so. What happened? We're gonna go over here. But I think overall we're all gonna want to fight each other.
What were your thoughts on him saying that he's gonna retire after this year?
I think that's just to keep everybody in the loop. Yeah. You know, like how we are right now. We're all talking about it. So it's a strategy that I've used. It's a strategy that Fury's using right now. It's a strategy that's always been done, even Mayweather. So I think it's they got it. I think it's good, man. But hey, to everybody, stay tuned. We have a great year. Truthfully, we have a great 2025, a big one. Great fights. And even some of us being in the same card. So look forward to that.
That brings us to the end of today's Boxing Breakdown. Thank you for joining us. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to support the channel by leaving a like, subscribing, and enabling notifications so you stay updated with the newest boxing stories, fight developments, and exclusive content. Now we want to hear from you. What is your reaction to Tank's latest statement? Do you think Gervonta Tank Davis will continue to build on the legacy he's created? Or do you believe Keyshawn Davis has what it takes to shock the boxing world with a career-changing victory? Drop your thoughts, predictions, and opinions in the comments below. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video.